Sit down.
I forgot I wanted to get my finesse glass rod out
Oh, is
to
that the one you're pairing it with?
yeah, so I could put it on there and see what it looks like. Because the hardware on the finesse glass is just simple silver colored. I think it's
Like a nickel.
nickel plated or whatever. So we'll see. I've been catching these little tiny fish lately in the river. The river is just full of them. They're all just like about 6 to 8 inches long. Hungry as
So
heck.
ours.
Just taking like flies off the water. I don't know where all the big fish went, but
Do they have their paw marks on them still, or are they?
some of them do. Yeah. So I don't know if they're from the hatchery or else if they're like fish that are the result of this February spawn. Or they're just basically 1 year old, ready for the first winter in the wild.
So they're
Anyway,
fat.
here it is. Came today. I got it from a company called Avid Max. They're a fly fishing outfit in Denver. I buy a lot of flies from them
Okay.
because they sell Umpqua flies, and it's weird, like a lot of shops sell Umpqua flies, but not everybody sells all
The
of
same.
the same flies, and so sometimes you got to look around to find the fly that you're looking for, So
Yeah.
they sell some of the flies that I like to get. All right, let's see here. So I ordered it just yesterday morning. They had it on sale because this was the newly discontinued Colorado LT from Ross.
Which means they've got another one coming out next year.
No, well, they got it all out already. It's just called the
Oh,
Colorado, and it looks just like the LT with some minor cosmetic changes. So I actually had them put the mainstream dual taper line on there for me.
what was that line? 30.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and it was on sale for a little bit less than 30. Here's the box. Ross
Nice.
wheels. It looks kind of like the Rolls Royce. Handmade in Colorado by real Coloradans.
Is it cast or is it machine?
It's machined out of bar stock aluminum, so comes in a nice neoprene pouch
Nice.
with the logos on it. And these guys have already put the backing on it and everything. So there it is. Black backing
Wow.
with the lime green. So I'll hold it up there. It says Colorado LT on it with the Colorado flag there near
Yep.
the axis. And then turn it around. There's the Ross Reels logo and the handle that's made out of this phenol and um, like epoxy resin. It's canvas and an
Huh.
epoxy resin or something. It feels really nice actually. And they say it actually gets grippy when it gets wet. So it definitely, you can tell it's not like your standard click and pawl that kind of gives you resistance but both ways kind of, and clicks both ways. This one just really clicks loudly on the way out, but not it clicks a little when you're reeling in. Now I
Let's
gotta
see.
now I gotta
Drag.
figure out how to get the thing off. Oh, it just comes off.
Oh, you
This
just pull.
Yeah, you just pull off because I guess the tolerances on this are so tight. It's like airproof. It's airtight. Yeah, you can actually feel it that the air has to kind of escape from the spindle as you put it together. It's almost like a pneumatic piston, and then pull it apart gives you a little pleasant little pop. And so this is the spool from the inside. You see all the teeth and
Yeah.
that. So it's a pretty big arbor. This is the size 0 to 3, and
Okay.
then this is the little clicker mechanism. And to tell you, they set it up for a left-hand retrieve, so they must have taken this off somehow. Or well, obviously with the screw, and there must be something in there that you can change to make it a right-hand retrieve. But there also doesn't appear to be any sort of um, what am I
Spring
thinking?
or anything?
No, yeah, any sort of way to adjust it. It's just set at what it's set at. And there's no, well, I'll look in here, see if there's instructions on how to, if you can adjust the tension, or else if it's just set at what it's at. Ooh, got a nice big
Nice.
sticker.
I've got so many stickers from manufacturers. I don't know what to do with them.
Register your product. All right, so that's what I got, and it feels like where it's set right now is it's about the same as the where I got my bat and kill set, so that's all right.
It sounds nice.
You can hear the sounds. It sounds pretty good.
And if you get a fish actually running on you, just that constant.
Yeah, I could tie this to one of the kids and have them just run out of the house.
Charlie, run as fast as you can, 100 yards away.
Exactly. All right, so let's see what this is gonna look like on the finesse glass here. Again, a little plug for the blue ribbon. Freaking awesome pole, dude. All right, and
There you go. That looks
looks
nice.
good, man. Looks good, right? And the size
Yeah.
is a nice sort of like pull back a little bit, get the sort of the proportions there. That's a nice
Yeah.
size,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's almost like that green is like this. Remember, like during the early '90s, like those shirts that change colors when you got them warm.
Yeah.
That's what that green's almost like.
Yeah. Party shirts, the rave shirts from the 80s. All right, man. Well, there it is. I'm going to have to register my reel now with Ross. These have a limited lifetime warranty. This is cool. I'm psyched because, living in Colorado and fishing in Colorado, it's cool to have a reel that's actually made in Colorado.
Yeah. Sweet. Looks good.
Got a good deal on it. Basically $100 off on closeout sale because it's already replaced with the just the Colorado.
That's the best way to get some of like that really expensive stuff. Just wait for them to get rid of to go to the new season, and then you can snake a good deal.
Exactly. It's interesting that there are no directions in here about
how to change it from left to right, and
how to change it from left to right, or to even adjust the drag if you wanted to make it less or more on the clicker.
if you pull it back out again on that side where the drag is,
yeah,
underneath,
it is off center. It's biased towards the thing going one way versus the other. So I imagine if you take this off, you can easily just turn this thing around.
Yeah, what is that thing?
And probably even change this thing slightly by, because if you look, it's this way a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You'd probably want to loosen it and turn it this way, and probably flip this thing over in there.
Yeah.
And set it the other way, but I'll just have to look. I'll probably contact Ross and just ask him.
There might be something on like their website, like a user manual.
Oh shoot! So now, I hate this, man.
What?
There's no welded loop on the end of this thing.
Oh, so you're gonna have to. That line doesn't. That it's a Rio line.
Yeah, it's a Rio mainstream dual taper. I thought all of their stuff had welded loops on them.
You're probably gonna have
Uh,
to get like 6 inches of 0x nail knotted on,
uh,
and then a perfection loop into the end of that. I thought all the Rio stuff had um, welded loops.
yeah, what a bummer. Shit.
You
I
got a
like the
nail knot tool?
I like those welded loops, man. Oh
You're
well.
gonna have to put a bit of butt section and turn it into put a perfection.
Yeah. I'm not that
Perfection
I'm
loop.
not that keen on that. I might just replace the line.
And what, get like their gold series.
I'll just get some weight forward, or
Yeah.
get one. Now you have that technical trout dual taper on yours, right?
Yeah, I
And
do.
does that have welded loops on it?
It does.
Huh. Well, that's weird. I wonder if maybe they.
That sucks.
I'll figure it out.
But
It's okay. Anyway, there it
nice.
is, man. Now I'm gonna find out how I adjust the drag on it. It feels like it's gonna be fine. Like I'm not gonna have to adjust it, but I'm probably I'd like to know anyway.
Yeah. Oh, my cider is still at one every 3 seconds, which is crazy because I put it on Monday. I
And
figured it would
yeah,
slowed.
that's going strong, man. Well,
Figured it would stop by now.
it all depends on how long it takes for it to chew through the sugar. Convert it
Yeah.
all up. Um, Mine is in the. I put it in the fridge and it's totally clarified out. Totally clarified, and I bought another racking jar for it today, and I'm gonna put them siphon them both out of those two separate jars and put it into one jar and give it one more rack to get really completely let all the yeast settle out of it in the fridge before I put it in the bottles. And then I don't have them in here, but I bought these nice blue liter um, Grolsch style bottles
Oh,
that
nice.
are made out of blue glass, and they're a liter. So I'll be able to fill 3 of them, and then I'll have one that won't be entirely full because 4 liters is a lot more than a gallon. So
Well, that's the one that you just go through first.
right, exactly.
I gotta
So
go with those.
yeah, so I'll probably rack it up tonight or tomorrow, um, and uh, and then let it set again in the fridge to really clarify out before I bottle it.
I was hoping that I could rack it tonight, but it's still going, so I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, you got to let it go all the way until, basically it's like 15 minutes, 20 minutes between a bubble, and you'll see that the yeast, if you got it in a clear jar,
Yeah.
you'll be able to see this line of clarity as the yeast settles out of it. And that line of clarity is, as an area where the alcohol content and whatnot is high enough that the yeast doesn't live there anymore, and it's
I
just
thought that.
settling itself down as it goes inert and the alcohol content
Well, the
goes up.
yeast I used is that QV Premier, which has that really high tolerance, up to like 20%.
Yeah. Well, but that's what they'll do is they run out of sugar, and things naturally will layer themselves out into what's the most buoyant
Natural buoyancy.
material. When you let it sit, even the fluids in there won't will stratify out a little bit. It won't be a homogeneous mixture of what all the different things you've got in there. The most lightweight volatile stuff will naturally concentrate at the top, and you'll get so the water and the sugar is always going to be down at the bottom, and the alcohol and all those things will be up at the top because they're less dense than water.
So we'll see. I was hoping it would be done, but maybe I just completely screwed up my sugar addition and put way too much sugar in.
We'll see. My stuff, my hydrometer told me my stuff will be about 12 when I'm done. So we'll have an unboxing, a taste test when that's all done.
Hopefully, I didn't ruin it.
No,
But
I'm
then
sure it'll be
got
fine.
I've got like a little tube for the hydrometer to go in, and it came with a wine thief.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I'll tell you, if ancient primitive people could make this stuff, then we can.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I was just hoping I could rack it tonight, but maybe tomorrow.
There you go. Well,
So,
good luck.
all right. Have fun figuring out your Ross reel.
Yeah, thanks. Talk to
Hopefully,
you
get a
later.
good fish on it.
Yeah, yeah. I can't wait till I catch my first fish on it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it's
All right.
not cursed.
There you go.
Yeah.
Later.
All right. Bye.
Bye.